Hello and welcome to more Super Mario 3D World! It's time to begin World 5, and we could go off to 5-1, but there's a Captain Toad stage right here. Captain Toad plays Peekaboo, so let's go do it and get our 5 green stars. Diaper Adventure. Now this one, it's going to be a very spoopy stage, but we also have these touch blocks that we've dealt with before, so we'll see how we do. Now this is of course going to be tricky because I can't really see my gamepad very well, there's a microphone in the way, so I'm just going to have to feel around and hope I get the right spot, and it seems to have worked out so far. I'm not sure how well this is going to work out on later stages in the game when things actually get pretty challenging. Another comment I saw is someone said that, they're like, don't you remember, or didn't you love back when Mario games used to be challenging? And I would say that this Mario game near the end gets just as challenging as Mario games have ever been, really. I don't think that it's ever really been a challenging series, even back in the day, so I don't know. I don't know if I share that sentiment, but yeah, well, let's go ahead and hit this one and go up top here. There is a whole ring of ghosts right there, but they don't scare me. I'm not afraid of ghosts. Gosh dang. So if I get hit by them, it doesn't really matter. Somehow I managed to dodge all those, but wouldn't have mattered because there's a mushroom right there, and we're almost done with the stage anyways. All we gotta do is run to the end. Watch out for spoopy ghosts! And drop down here. Boom! We got it. Look at that. Even Giant Boom was scared of me. Toad. He's terrifying. He has got a flashlight on his head. So that's going to bring our grand total of stars up to... oh! It's just... I didn't realize Luigi was just standing there, but that's going to bring us up to 114. Now, you may notice Luigi's outfit right now. I do actually have a fire flower. Between episodes I went and got that because we are going to need that for a hidden Luigi in this stage, so that's the only reason I have that. But let's head inside World 5-1, Sunshine Seaside. One of my favorite stages, just because, well, I'm a sucker for tropical zones, you guys already know this, and there's a lot of fun little things in this stage. But let's go ahead and get inside the shell. Whoa, get a 1-up right there. We could take the shell, go inside it by hitting a shoulder button, or we could just throw it by, well, letting go of the run button. And there's our first green star. Also inside of this stage, something pretty awesome. Let me go ahead and get one of these guys to get this. There's actually going to be a brand new power-up as soon as it'll hit the block. There it is, the boomerang power-up. But I want to hold on to my fire flower. Let's ditch the cat power. No! Hold on. Let's just go down and hit this as a cat. So I mentioned before, if you leave the stage and go back in, you will retain your power-up. So I did that so I could keep on my fire flower that I need. Get rid of this guy because he's a gosh dang pain in the butt. And we'll get the boomerang power. So now we can throw boomerangs. Pretty awesome for taking out these guys. Also useful for a couple other things I'll show off. But let's go up here, grab us a second key. We do need to collect 5 of these. And there's a hidden Luigi right there on top of one of those palm trees right over here. You can see I'm shaking the tree. So he's just chilling there. But let's go over and get that key real quick. Or first, you know what? Let's go get a different key, which is hiding down here. Now that we have the boomerang, we can actually just throw it so we don't have to run all the way down there. But running down there is not a big deal either. And before we go get that other key, there's actually a little hole over here, so let's go check that out. This will, of course, have one of the green stars, similar to something we've seen before. Here's another one of these rooms where we have to make the room all rainbow. Well, I'm just going to use the touchpad to make this a little bit quicker. Get out of the way, Koopa. There we go. And almost got it. Just a couple more little spots. Oh, can't quite get that one. It's off screen a little bit. There we go. Got it. And that totally vaporizes the Koopas. That could not have possibly felt good. I kind of feel bad about that one. But we got our second green star right here. Go back and get that key we missed. That's the box we're trying to unlock right now. Gotta get all 5 keys to get that. So let's grab this. Now down here there's going to be a whole group of charging chucks. Might seem a bit menacing, but if we break that middle statue we get a golden shell. And if we use that shell we can very easily sneak in there, grab that key. And I think we can even easily take these guys down if they get in the way. However, I don't want to kill them quite yet. First I want to go up here and grab this just because it's awesome. I've got a gosh dang Goomba head. There's also a baseball down there, but I want to bounce on top of these guys to get inside here. And now let's go ahead and take these things down. I can't really throw boomerangs because I got a Goomba shell on my head, but I can just bounce on their heads. And if I take some damage, I'll just lose the Goomba head instead of losing my power-up. So give me that green star. Boom! All 3 green stars are acquired. But let's go ahead and grab those clocks. We finally unlocked the box over here, but first let's get some coins just for fun. And I guess blow the mini Koopas away. I guess I'll just keep going until it throws me out. And let's just go inside the box now. I could get more coins with that, but meh. I think we've got it now. 55 lives. You know what? Let's just get more coins anyways. Come here, Mr. Coin Copper. We can like double hit him with the boomerang right here. If I can actually aim properly. Oh, good enough. I'm not even going to grab the coins, I guess. I just wanted to beat him up. I didn't really care about the coins. Well, let's go ride Plessy. Now this one might look a little bit tricky, but it's actually pretty easy. So there's these gaps like this, and there's these platforms moving back and forth. However, if you just hold forward so you're at max speed and you time your jump, you can actually jump right over it without using the moving platform at all. So it's actually pretty easy. See the moving platforms get even thinner here, but I'm just going to totally dodge it, and you can see we make that jump no problem. But right up here is going to be a stamp, so let's try to get that. No mess it up, come on. Yeah, we got it. All right, so that second hidden Luigi, the one I mentioned before, that we need the fire flower for, we don't necessarily need it. It's actually hiding underneath the bush right here, and you can kind of see a couple pixels of it. But if we use the fire flower, we can actually burn it. And there it is, you can see in all its wonderful 8-bit glory, a hidden Luigi. Well, that is all I got that fire flower for, but let's go inside here. Let's actually go off this way. And I'm just now remembering, let me not just grab the bottom of the flag, let's actually grab the top. I'm just now remembering that last time I said I was going to go all random this episode, so you know what? I actually can't do that on this stage because I already played it. I can't do it on the next stage because there's a stage that requires Toad for a stamp, and I missed the top. Gosh dang it. Why did I have to get rid of my cat? Ugh. There's our stamp right there. Koopa getting popped out of his shell, I guess. Well, since I don't have a cat power or a Tanuki power, I'm just going to go back inside as Peach, and that should give me the easiest time getting the top of the flagpole there. Oh, I see. You're supposed to jump on top of those guys to get the top more easily, but with Peach, we can just jump right over. So there we go, we got the gold flagpole. And I don't think I ever showed this before, so let's go ahead and do it now. I do have World 4 completely finished. We got all stamps, gold flags, and stars. Just thought I'd show that off just for completeness sake. But let's head off to World 5-2, Tricky Trapeze Theater. And this one I will go random like I said I was going to. So, let's see who we get. We get Luigi again anyways. Alright then. Well, I am a fan of Luigi. Luigi and Toad are my two favorites to play, so I'm totally fine getting this. Of course, Peach does make certain things easier, but I don't know. I like having the high jumps and the fast speed. Luigi's the best jumper, and Toad is the highest speed. There's a little Luigi right there. So that's kind of why those are my two favorites. And having the boomerang power is going to be pretty useful for here, because we got these guys that will, do the shocky powers. We've seen them before, but having the boomerang is very useful for dealing with them. Let's just swing on down here. Oh, let's wait for that. I'm going to slide in a minute, but there we go. Just want to not get my booty shocked while we go do that. Okay, there's a little hidden cloud up there we need to get to. I think I need to. Yeah, we'll jump off this way. Whoa! Oh yeah, get that first green star. Let's long jump back at this. There we go. Cool. So that was a little bit terrifying. I've never been much of an acrobat, but well, we've just done all kinds of trapeze crud or whatever you call that stuff. Now, in the center there's going to be a giant Mega Mushroom, which you can use to kill these guys off if you want. But I don't like the Mega Mushrooms that much because they do get rid of your power-ups when you use them. So I'm going to skip that one and just go right for the green star over here. And this one's going to require us to get a bunch of blue coins, which once again you can use the boomerangs to help out with this. You can just throw it to gather them, but it's only useful in some situations like these lines right here. But you could just as easily get them by running, so I'm not going to use the boomerang too much. Let's move along here. And yes, if you get right down the center, you can get all three rows at once. Missed one right there, but we got it. So there's two green stars. I don't think the last one's very tricky at all, so we should be fine. Excuse me. Let's go through here. And just try not to get chomped on. No chomping me. There we go. Wow, I just jumped on all their heads right there. Let's take the bouncy up top. And the least hidden stamp of all time. Just kind of sitting right there. Let's go ahead and grab it. I think that is legit the least hidden stamp we found. Sometimes they'll be in pretty obvious places, but that one's just kind of sitting there. I don't know. Okay, so there's a green star over there, which will give us the green coin thing. But all we gotta do is hit that, jump along these guys, and we'll get it right at the end here. So boom, grab that, and let's go on towards the flag. I think that's pretty much it for the stage. Yeah, we just gotta have one last good jump on this thing. Let's see if I can. Whoa! Don't fly off the side, Luigi. Gosh dang, man. Okay, let's grab this thing. No! I'm good at video games. Don't worry, guys. Just got to get 2 green stars again. If you think I'd make it to some actual difficult stages before I start choking, but I guess the good old Let's Play curse. Let's actually get this thing. Oh, man, that's so stressful, this one. It goes so fast. But let's get to the top here, and not even come close. Fantastic. Let's do that entire stage again. Gosh dang it. And here's our stamp. We have Luigi. Wow. I guess that's convenient that we happen to play him for that stage. Hooray, I have a cat power-up this time. I'm going to go ahead and blame all of my mistakes on the fact that I didn't have a cat power-up. That's definitely it. Yeah. Now with that one out of the way, let's head on to this one. We need 80 green stars. We have 120. Way more than enough. And unlocking that will get us Backstreet Bustle. This is going to be a Toad stage. This one does have a stamp that requires Toad, and it's also one of the shortest stages in the entire game, if not the shortest. So we're going to fly right through this. Only 100 seconds on the clock. All we got to do is grab a few of these green stars. Got one right there. Now there is going to be a multi-duplicate cherry thing in this stage, but with the cat power-up, we don't need to deal with that crud, because cat power-ups kind of override everything. So we would have to go around, collect all these cherries, but I'm just going to go ahead and get the stamp right here. Oop, give me that crud. Thank you. And let's head on back, and we can actually jump across just using this. All we have to do is climb up here, grab this. You can see we'd have to get 4 of these guys for that. Then we drop down here, get that one, and we are done. That is it for that stage. Very, very short one. And I guess we have one more thing to do today, and we will do random. I know we haven't really played Mario at all for this stage, and we played Peach a little bit, but not really. It's mostly been a Luigi episode, I guess. But, yeah, it's fine. So here we're going to unlock another thing. This one's just going to give us access to that pipe right there, which is simply just going to open up a Toad house. And I'm just now realizing I forgot to show the hidden Luigi in the last stage, so let me go do that. I've had to go back into that stage like 5 times. I'm thinking World 5-2, Tricky Trapeze Theater, probably the bane of my existence. That's alright. Well, we'll go to 5A in just a moment. Let me show you guys this hidden Luigi, and I guess we might as well play as Mario for a second. So this one's actually very simple. Right at the start of the stage, this is where you enter. You can see him at the bottom right of that right column. It's very, very hard to see him. He's pretty much hidden behind the clouds, but you can kind of see him peeking out of there. So a very hidden one, but there it is. And let's go inside 5A. Charge and Chuck Blockade is back. Let's go ahead and choose random. Let's see what we get. In before Luigi. No, we got Toad. All right. So this one's actually pretty simple. Just jump, cat dive, and boom. That is 5 Charge and Chucks defeated. We got our star, and we're done. That only took like, what, 8 in-game seconds, which is like 6 real-time seconds. Yeah, it was pretty fast. You can actually do that even faster than that, but I kind of goofed. But anyways, guys, that is actually going to be it for this episode. We're up to 124 green stars. We're going to unlock 5-4 right here, and we'll come back and do that next time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care.